Hello everybody, I am back making another reaction video, reacting to a series that's recently new called Doom of Vetera. I'm going to be watching episode 1 and 2, and I'm going to be quiet as possible because my girlfriend is sleeping next to me, and yeah. Overall, Doom of Vetera, Frozen in Time, and Awakenings, they're both going pretty good. The first episode was released about a month ago, and it already has 250 views, and Awakenings has 149 views, and it was released 9 days ago. So, let's check out Frozen in Time. Of course, we have delay. I like how it's association. Ooh! MajungasaurusProductions is also associated. That's nice. I'll put the channels down below when this video releases. Okay, for the intro, the cinematography, as I can see so far, has been great. My bad, I'm dying. Yeah, cinematography seems great, amazing so far. Definitely an improvement from the Prehistoric Valley. No, is it Prehistoric Valley? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. But definitely a huge, enough improvement from your last series. I can say that.
In the year 2038, Extinction Limited worked to create a documentary about the lives of the dinosaurs they created within Vetera Valley. The series,
of course you have to put Valley there, tribute to your old series, I guess,
called Creatures of Vetera, was cancelled when Atlantis Energy Corp purchased Extinction out of bankruptcy, intending to convert the valley into a reservoir for a hydroelectric dam.
Nice stock images though.
2 years later, the dam is complete, and the valley has begun to fill with water. In winter, however, the rivers running into Vetera Valley are largely frozen, this being one of the few that still flows, and the floodwaters have slowed to a trickle. But when the snow melts, the flood will be back in full force.
Ooh, Suchomimus, I love it.
This Suchomimus is searching for food. Extinction's dinosaurs are much more resilient to cold than their Mesozoic counterparts, but finding food in winter is always tricky. He has disturbed the Pleurodon hibernating under the ice. The pliosaur backs down, however. This Suchomimus is far too massive to attack.
Okay, I just want to add that's like very nice how you did it. Like the Suchomimus, obviously being a Spinosaur that eats fish, it's episcopal, so it breaks the ice in search for like food, and then Elyperodon hibernating and just gets awoken by the Suchomimus. And I love how they don't fight. It's like completely like animals. Like you just disturbs some type of animal and you're like, oh, I don't want to fight, blah blah. Super naturalistic animal behavior. I love it. Yeah, it's going great so far. I love it.
Elsewhere in the valley, a smaller and often neglected inhabitant slumbers in the undergrowth. This is Haley, a little Borealopelta. Hibernation, or some form of dormancy, is surprisingly common in extinction's dinosaurs, and Borealopelta is one of the most common species in the valley, with Haley herself being a very young individual, one of the last released before the fall of extinction. For those who need to hunt for a living, the struggle to find food goes on. This Yangchuanosaurus is on the trail of a prey item. Unfortunately, its target is many times larger than itself. This is Jones, a male Apatosaurus. Despite not being fully grown, he is already 15 meters long and extremely formidable. But during the winter, he is weaker and therefore more vulnerable.
I just want okay, that was very cool. There was just one thing that's been going in my head that I just want to share with you guys. We don't often really get snow in dino media, especially with like toy documentaries. The only one that I remember had snow in it was Camosaurus, the last episode of season 3, which was episode 12, I'm pretty sure, or 13. I don't. Yeah, it was just what am I saying? What I'm saying is like how I like how there isn't like often DinoTube like toy documentaries of dinosaurs in the snow, and Scrubwood Studios does an excellent job, especially with like the dinosaurs you don't like think of that would be in snow, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm tired because I slept the whole day. Tiny baryonyx!
Further south, a dried up riverbed provides opportunities for two very different theropods. This is Jade, a mother baryonyx, and with her is her tiny daughter, Rosie.
It's tiny, we had to get tiny in there.
Jade has uncovered a dead Dunkleosteus, a relic from before this river's course was diverted. Baryonyx have one of the longest parental care periods of any theropod in Vetera, so it is vital that Jade finds enough food to sustain herself and her daughter. But a feast like this never goes unnoticed for long.
Damn. Look at that shot. Absolutely.
The intruder dealt with, the Baryonyx family can return to eating.
Oh, it has like the baby crocodilian calls. That's nice. One thing I do sort of have an issue with it. What am I? 10:01. 10:01. Okay. Let's go back a little bit. So, like when they were fighting, like it's obvious that of course like the mother baryonyx would win, but like maybe the only thing I had an issue with was the baby baryonyx just kind of like stayed there and didn't think of like, oh, let's hide, oh, let's stand our ground, blah blah. It could probably just be that, but most oftentimes babies would like run away till the mother can go retrieve them and be like, hey, you're all safe, blah blah blah. That's the only thing I really have an issue with, but nonetheless it looks great. So yeah,
The intruder dealt with, the Baryonyx family can return to eating.
It's giving Lost World, Jurassic Park.
Back in the north, the Yangchuanosaurus from earlier has found its way to a small lake.
That was nicely done. I will admit that.
Life in Vetera Valley has never been easy. For this Yangchuanosaurus,
Birdie.
it is over. But for those who live on, it's not going to get any easier.
Nicely done. Loved it. Loved the first episode. Definitely a improvement from your last series. But yeah, I'll leave a comment later, and yeah, wow, it was great. Episode 2. Well, stock images, let's go.
Spring has arrived in Vetera Valley. Even as the last snows of the year peter out, life is already beginning to emerge.
I liked how it focused on the Baryonyx. It was nice.
Rosie and Jade are on the hunt for food. As winter ends, more and more prey items become available. The arrival of spring does not just bring opportunities, it also brings hazards. This is Deinonychus, a small carnivore found throughout Vetera Valley. With the end of winter comes the end of their hibernation, and they are quickly becoming some of the most common predators around. This female is extremely hungry after her winter slumber, and she has just found her potential first kill of the year.
This is nicely done, wow. Oh. That was quick. Oh, look at that.
Fortunately for Rosie, Baryonyx mothers are very protective. Jade will stay with her daughter for almost a year before abandoning her, and before that, she will devote the utmost energy into ensuring Rosie has the ideal start in life.
Frog.
For the past 3 months, the cold weather has kept Vetera's waterways on lockdown.
Oh, wow.
But with the arrival of spring, the valley's most powerful force of nature
that's
will soon be
nicely
free.
done. God. Wow.
In the forests of the far north, Haley has awoken from hibernation and is looking to top up her fat reserves.
The background's so nice and damn.
Something has caught Haley's attention.
Got to be further nearby. Wait, what? Stupid? Unless the dollar died. Oh, that's a good shot.
Haley flees the area. She doesn't want to be here when the Storm King awakens from his slumber. As the last of the snows begin to melt, more and more creatures begin to emerge to take advantage of the arrival of spring.
Ooh.
This Lurdusaurus has emerged to take advantage of the freshly grown grass, but he is not the creature we were speaking of. This is Sylvia, a female Siamraptor suatai.
Damn.
Despite being distantly related to two of the largest theropods in Vetera Valley, Sylvia is a swift and agile pursuit predator, specializing in taking down small or unarmored game. This Lurdusaurus could be a perfect target.
That's a beautiful shot, both of them.
An alarm call from a stegosaur concealed in the brush scuppers the hunt. Sylvia does not possess the brute strength to overwhelm such a well-defended animal. She must retreat.
Frog. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot too. Charlie
The Liplurodon from the first episode has now...
I didn't hear it. It's Charlie the Liplurodon.
The Liplurodon from the first episode has now fully woken up. He has been given the nickname Haynes, and he is one of the creatures we are planning to follow for the duration of this series.
We often don't get marine reptiles as main characters, so I wonder how this is gonna go. This is nice. Yes.
Another of our chosen subjects also frequents this lake shore. This is Salty, a massive male Spinosaurus.
Oh my god. Massive Spinosaurus. Massive Spinosaurus. Yes.
Caesar the Suchomimus is another resident of these southern marshlands, although he is not nearly as aquatically specialised as Haynes or even Salty.
Massive Suchomimus.
As of now, there is enough space for all of these predators to coexist, but when resources grow thin, conflict is inevitable.
Oh my god. That was amazing. Holy shit. Storm King. Duck. Something.